everybody, how's it going? So today we're going to be programming, of course, and after lots of weeks of working on my bigger game and then and that bit of a fail last week, messing around with the Discord bot, I thought it'd be fun to try something a little more straightforward. So today we're going to be just copying a game. So I've been playing this word game here. Let me show it to you. So this is Wordle, and it's gotten really popular lately. And so basically, you're trying to guess the word of the day. So it's 5 letters, and you can just start typing. And you have to type a real word. You can't just type whatever. And so you start off with a word you like maybe like tears or something that has good letters, and it tells you which letters are missing. I mean, like, not in the word, and which letters are in the word but not in the right place. And so as you can see, I've only found that it has at least one E. So let's think of a better word, and probably hit up some more vowels if we can. Let's see. What should we go with? Ideally, it would also have an E in it, so we can try to find out where that E should go. Let's see. What is a good word? Like maybe like Lord. Like this probably is not a word. That's probably not a word. Oh, I probably don't want to use R as well, if I can help it. Let's see. I mean, I could try something like this. No, I guess that's the word, but I don't want to use A again. So, you might find out that I'm not very good at word games. Let's see. Like, I'm trying not to use S again. Like, I mean, you don't have to, use the letter that you're looking for, but it is generally a good idea. Like, maybe I'll just use up some, but I kind of hate using the T, but I'll type it in. Alright, so now we know a few more letters that we need, but we haven't really gotten what we want here. Maybe we'll try something like that. Alright, now we got a couple of letters in the right place. And we've narrowed down where the E should go. It's either the first or the last letter. Probably not the first letter, right? Yeah, what in the world is this word? I mean, I can't really think of any words that start with E-I-N. And are only 5 letters, so it's probably not there. So like we need something that's like maybe like rinse, but it doesn't have an S in it. So like maybe like mince. Oh, that's really close. What about W? Alright, so you can see I succeeded. And, yeah, that's the word of the day. So, overall, it's a pretty straightforward game, and so it should be pretty easy for us to copy it, you know? So, because I'm really lazy, I didn't feel like starting a new project, so we're gonna just start here in this word game section. Alright, and I kind of wrote out like a little mini spec here. So the first goal here will be we'll pick a random word, and we're just going to reuse some random word library. That'll be pretty easy. We can start out with 5 letters, but I think it might be interesting if we allow for different word lengths. And so then the main thing is we need keyboard input. So you know, you're going to type letters, backspace to erase, and enter to submit. That's pretty straightforward. And then once you've input a word, we should try to get a spell checker to work. I was trying out a bunch of different ones already, but I wasn't having too much luck getting them to work super easily, so we might just put this off for later. But we want to mark the correct letters, mark the misplaced letters, and then start the next attempt. And then finally, once you get the right word, then you win and show up how many attempts, and maybe a button to start a new one. So pretty straightforward, and I've gone ahead and made a new scene for us. Wow, I really butchered the name of this somehow. Should be word game scene. Alright, somehow that still worked. I guess I wasn't actually using the class name. Alright, so it's pretty straightforward. I've just got the button to go back to the main menu, which you saw. And then I've started, I wanted to make sure keyboard input worked well. So you can see here I've got, I added all the keys. If I hit enter so you can see it, I've got like enter and backspace on there as well. And so that's how I read your keyboard input. I've got this random word generator and it seems to be working pretty well, this random words library. So we're going to stick with that. It doesn't seem to have a way to pass in the desired length. You can specify like how many words you want and a max length, but it doesn't seem like you can pass in a min length. So just a simple workaround. We'll just loop around until we get one that's length 5. And then that'll be our random word. And I was testing out spell checkers, but we'll leave that for later. Finally, in the update loop, that's where I wanted to see if any of the keys were pressed. And so, basically, we go through all the keys that we have. This returns an object of keys, and then if the key was down and it was up, then we pressed it. So I separated them out by their key codes. That seemed to be the easiest. So there's backspace enter, and just typed in a character. And we said was up to false, and otherwise if it's not down, we said was up to true. And that's good enough to type some letters. So let's show you that. So let's go open up the console here. You can see it printed out my random word. And then as I type, it types out the letters. So that'll be exactly what we want. implement our game. Alright, so I've already done a little bit of this. So you can type in random letters, but it doesn't start forming a guess. So let's do that. So let's have a guess, and that's going to be a string. And the guess will start out as empty. And then as you type the letters, we'll go ahead and update our guess. And we should also probably have a text box. So that'll be a, not a game object, text. Alright, so let's create that. Alright, so we'll just use the scene.add.text and put some text on screen just to see, and sure enough, there it is. We can change the style and stuff later, but for now I just wanted to see that it would work. Maybe we'll center it a bit more and lower it. Alright, so now we've got our text box, so we can update that as we type. So let's have another variable that is clue length. That'll be a number. And we'll go ahead and set that here. And we're just going to set it to 5 for now. And we'll use that to make sure that we've typed in a full guess. Alright, so then as we type, let's go ahead and add the letters to the guess. So let's actually have some functions here. So let's have like add letter to guess. And we'll pass in the letter, which is just going to be a string effectively. And so we'll just call that function. And this is just a pretty standard JavaScript to get the letter from a key code. And we can go ahead and have some debug log, you know, adding letter. But we should have some error handling, right? So if the guess length is already greater than or equal to the clue length, then that's an error. Don't add this letter. Maybe show some kind of animation or something. We'll mess around with it later. But otherwise, we just kind of want to append we could use concat, but we're basically just going to have to say this.guess equals this.guess plus letter. This is probably the simplest way. We could call the concat function, but we don't really need to. Finally, we should update our text box. And I'm just going to make another function for that. And we'll call that function here. And there we go. So we're just assigning the text. I guess we should probably call setText. But I think the other one would work though. Alright, so that should actually let us type, but let's go ahead and implement Backspace as well. So Backspace is just going to remove the last letter. So that should be easy enough. So if guess.length is greater than 1, greater than or equal to 1, I guess, then we're going to remove the last letter. So we can go ahead and use substring, and we'll start at 0, and we'll go to this guess.length. Let's see, is this a count? So I think that'll work, because, no, wait, no, it's the index. Alright, so the index, if we think about it, like if the string is length 1, we start at 0, if we want it to go to 0, oh yeah, okay, it doesn't include the character indicated by end. So that means this should be right. Alright, so that should update us. Let's go ahead and see if this works. So as we type, you can see the letters show up. I can't type any more than 5, and if I hit Backspace, that works as well. And it doesn't crash or anything. So yeah, it looks like it's working pretty well. Alright, so let's see. I guess the next big part is submission. So let's add a function for that. Alright, and we're gonna make sure, I guess I can probably remove the console logs at this point, since we know it's working. Alright, so if the guess length is equal to the clue length, then it's time to evaluate our word. Otherwise, not enough letters. Alright, so let's see. So at the simplest thing, so let's see. So I kind of went through. We want to mark the correct letters, mark the misplaced letters, and then start the next attempt, or you did it. So let's see. So there's a couple ways to do it, but I was thinking we would probably just iterate through the word and see if they match the clue letters. Or did I didn't record the clue anywhere. We're probably gonna need that. So make sure to save that off. And for now, we'll spew it out to the console, but we'll obviously want to remove that later, otherwise it's super easy to cheat. Alright, so let's see. How do I want to do it? So the simplest, I suppose, is to just iterate. And we might even just want to go over it a couple times, but first we can try to count how many correct letters there are. So if clue of I equals guess of I, then that's a correct letter. And if the correct letters equals the clue length, then you win. And that's right. Otherwise, we've got more work to do. Now we might want to, yeah, I think I want to do it a little bit differently. So if you think about it, Wordle, it's got the different, you know, if you have a correct letter but not in the right spot, it indicates it. And so I was thinking we might want, like an enum or something. Oh, I guess you can't, okay, yeah, I could do that. So, let's see, the enum, let's call it, what should we call it? Well, I don't know what it's called, but, the options are, so wrong letter, misplaced letter, or correct. Letter, oh, what in the world should I call it? Oh, I'm totally blanking out on what it should be called. Yeah, I don't know. For now, we'll go with like letter match. It doesn't feel great, but it's acceptable, I suppose. Alright, so what we're gonna want to do is have an array. And the array will be we'll call it match info. It'll be an array of letter matches. And let's initialize it. We're going to initialize it to wrong. Alright, so there we go, and basically what we'll do if the letter was correct, we'll put correct. Okay, so then probably what we're going to want to do is after we iterate through for correct letters, then we'll iterate through again for misplaced letters. I think that's what we want to do. Alright, so... Hey! How's it going, Zachar? I'm doing pretty good. Just trying out this word game. If you're not familiar, I'll show you what I'm what I'm ripping off here. Have you played Wordle? Wordle's a pretty fun little word game. Basically, you're trying to guess the word of the day. And as you type in guesses, it tells you if you have letters in the right spot by green, or if you've got letters in the wrong spot, or if you're just wrong. So this is kind of what I'm trying to copy. So far, I've only got where I can type in some letters, but I can't submit a guess yet or anything. So we're working on that. I should probably make that text bigger, huh? Let's make the font size like 40 or something. What's wrong with that? Oh, I guess it's a string. Alright, that's a bit bigger. That's good enough for now. Alright, so I was going through the logic to see if your word is correct or not. So I've already got if the words are correct, but I want to label if the letters are misplaced or not. So let's go through it again. Alright, and if the match info is if it's not equal to correct, so if it's not correct, we want to see if it's misplaced or not. So what we'll do is we probably need to iterate through the clue again. Let's go with J this time. Also, let's go ahead and say guess letter equals this dot guess I. Have I watched any good animes this season? I have, for sure. Oh man, there's been some pretty decent shows. So I'm obviously keeping up with like Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer, both of which are super good. But then, let's see, what else is there? There's quite a lot of shows, aren't there? Let's see. The police officer show has been pretty good, actually. Police in a Pod. I've been enjoying that one. You can see the everyday lives of police officers dealing with shenanigans. Let's see. There was what's actually good. Leah Dale. That's been pretty interesting. I have watched the new Isekai. They're all kind of I don't know. They're kind of okay. The fantasy shoujo, that one's pretty funny. With the two office guys. One of them gets turned into a girl. Let's see. There was there's two shows with Kenja in the title. There's I professed myself the pupil or whatever. That one's been kind of bad. Then there's the other one, which is like the sage with the weakest crest, but of course it's the strongest crest. Because, you know, of course it has to be the strongest crest. That one's been a little more interesting, but it's kind of silly. What else? Like I said, Lido was pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know, you know. I really want to see that, there's the web novel about the guy that gets reincarnated as a vending machine. I really want to see that get an anime. The vending machine isekai. It would be pretty funny. Let's see, I've been keeping up with King's ranking. That one's pretty good. Sabikui Bisco, that one's pretty interesting. What else is there? Oh, I watch a ton of shows. Me and Lei-chan get together and watch shows all night. Let's see, what else did I watch? There's the one about the cosplay girl, which, quite a lot of fan service in that. Let's see, there was the, the ridiculous one where the one guy goes into cold sleep, and, all the other men in the world died off. That was pretty much trash, but, it was kind of funny. What else is there? There's the one with extreme baseball that looks like Danganronpa. It seemed kind of bad, though. I mean, yeah, it's super ridiculous, but, I don't know, it might be interesting. I'm still trying to catch up on some stuff from last season, too. Dragon Quest, Lupin the Third Part 6, a couple other shows. And I do still need to watch the Girls in Panzer Part 3 that came out. That should be good. Alright, let's try to get back to programming though. Let's see. I'd like to give everything a shot. At least if it's not, like, super obviously trash. There's actually quite a few shows this season that I'm not even giving a shot. Just because it looks like they're terrible. Alright, so, let's see. So we're gonna see if our letter matches. Alright, so if it's not correct, we want to iterate through again. If I equals j, we just want to skip it. And if this dot clue of j, sorry, no. If the batch info of j is correct, we'll also skip it. No, I love talking about anime and stuff. I do want to try to I do want to try to have a successful programming stream though. So, but this project should be pretty simple, so we should have plenty of time to chat. Alright, so we'll skip it if it's the same letter, and we'll skip it if it's already marked as correct. Alright, and then in that case we will mark it as misplaced. Oh, but only if clue of j equals the guess letter. In that case, it's misplaced. let's see. I don't think this will behave exactly like Wordle though, because in some cases you can have more than one letter. So what we might want to do is see how many letters there are or something. For now, let's put a to-do for now. Account for multiple of the same letter, something like that. Alright, and that should be good enough to mark them as misplaced. Alright, and finally, let's see. How do we want to, we kind of want to show, we want to show the colors, right? But I don't know if I have a good way to change the individual, I probably need separate text boxes. That's probably what I need. Let's see. So what I might want to do is turn, let's see, how do I want to display it? Yeah, so we might do, multiple text boxes, one for each letter. For now, let's have, let's call it like hint text or something like that. It'll be an array of texts. And we'll go ahead and initialize it after we pick our clue word. And we need to go ahead and initialize each of the texts. And for now, let's just put it pretty far down. And we'll just kind of stick it in the middle-ish. And we'll want to set the style as well, but yeah, I want to change the color, but we'll do that later. Alright, so after this has happened, let's go ahead and do a new function. Probably like update hint text or something. And we can do it with the match info. Let's pass that in. Alright, so what we want to do is we'll iterate through it again. And for each letter, what we're going to want to do, is take the hint text. We're going to want to set the text to the guess. And then we're also going to want to set the style. And for the font color, I think we can do. We're gonna want to pick. The color based on get color from letter match. And we could just have a switch statement here. Oh, has it really been so long? I don't know how to do this. There we go. Alright, so if it's correct, we'll return a green color. Probably for now, we'll just do green like that. Why doesn't it like that? Expected a semicolon. Oh, case. Man, it's been so long. Alright, if it's misplaced, we can probably... Alright, I'm actually gonna slack off and do words. And for the default case, we'll just stick with white. Alright, and I think that should be good enough, honestly. So we'll update the hint text, and then we should probably have a attempt count, and also yeah, that's probably good enough. Alright, and we'll increment attempts. And we'll also, we're gonna reset the guess back to nothing. Alright, so I think that'll do something. Let's see what it does. Alright, so we don't know what the word is. So let's go with, like, steer or something. That's probably not a real word, is it? Let's go with a real... Well, we don't have to do a real word, though. Alright, well, I know why that happened. The word was shall, so I actually had one letter right. But, I can't really tell. Also, I'm not convinced the colors work in here. So let's go with these again. Let's see, how do you make yellow? Isn't it red and green? That's red, isn't it? Alright, and then white, Alright, so that might work, but we need to space them out a little bit, right? So let's go ahead and add, we'll add 25 for each one. That's probably good enough, right? Alright, were any of my letters right? They weren't. Oh no, the S should have been. The S should have been, correct, right? Or at least it should have shown that it was misplaced. Well, it doesn't seem like the color part is working at all. Let's go ahead and debug it maybe. Alright, so we're gonna type in a new word, and when we hit enter, it's running our code. And, it shows that 0 letters are correct, actually. Which is a little surprising, because I thought the clue was, yeah, the clue's S. Oh, it's case sensitive. That's what's wrong. Well, luckily that's super easy to fix. All we gotta do is, alright, so probably the simplest way to do this would be to just uppercase the word. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Did I get any letters right? I should have got a letter right that time. Alright, well it does have one correct letter this time. So that's good at least. Alright, so let's go through and see what's going on. So match info, first letter's correct, and the rest are marked as wrong. Alright, so here we are on the second letter. Right, guess letter is U. So we're skipping the first one because we got that one correct. Skipping the second one because we don't need to check. Alright, so then the third letter is an A. That's what's wrong. Alright, so if it's not equal, then it's misplaced. Wait, no. No, that should be right. Hold on. Lost Ark. I don't know if I've ever heard about that game. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, maybe I did hear about this one. It's one of those like mission-based MMO type games. Something like that, right? Yeah, it's like Diablo style. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. it comes out in 2 weeks, it looks like. Is it like a Korean game or Chinese or anything? Cause, it reminds me of some of the Korean art style. I played Blade and Soul for a little while. That was kind of fun. It's like super grindy though. So like, I don't know. Not really interested in another super grindy Korean MMO. I had my fill. It seems like it's probably fun though. Alright, so what's going on here? So my clue letter here would be an A. And that doesn't match. This code's actually probably right. Let's keep going. So like I don't think I got any other letters correct. Yeah, so that's actually right. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed playing Soul for the PvP, but the grinding was just too much. Way too much for me. Alright, so the first letter, we're going to set the text, and we should be setting the font color to green. It should be setting it oh, it's not font color, it's just color. So I'm trying to, I don't know if you saw, but I'm trying to make Wordle. And, let me just fix this bug real quick. Alright, let's see if that fixed it. Oh, I don't need a breakpoint. Oh, that was you. I thought it might be you, but I wasn't sure. Well, now it's not showing up at all. Alright, maybe it is font color. But, hold on, let me look it up. Oh, so I think... Alright, so it should be color, but, it just wants it to be, in this format. Alright, that should fix it up. Yeah, whenever it doesn't work, you just gotta look at the documentation a little. Alright, so we should be able to play now. Basically, so we know there's a U, so like, and now there's an L. Let's make sure that, okay, so misplaced works too. So that's cool. Alright, so what do you think it is? Oh, this is actually kind of hard. Blank, blank U, blank L. Huh, having a hard time. Green means it's correct in the correct spot. So the U and the L are correct. But I'm having a hard time thinking of letters that would go there. Nothing is coming to mind. Maybe it's a Q word. Oh, so it's not a Q word, but I did get an I correct. Blank UIL. What could it be? If it's not Q. Because if it was Q, it could be like quilt or something. Oh, I have no idea. Let's cheat. Oh, it's build. Build. Nice. Alright, well, the basics of the game work now. But it definitely looks pretty rough. We don't have a lot of the same features that Wordle has. So, what I might want to do... So, let's see. What we can do is, I think each hint, if we have each hint be a different line or something, because that's how Wordle does it. So, let's see. Let's actually call it like attempt. No, let's see, I'm already using the word attempt. I mean, the temptation is too easy, right? Alright, let's see. What should I call it? Like, hints is probably not a great word either. I guess I could call it like previous guesses or something. Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. Alright, let's have an array of we're gonna have an array of text objects. Alright, I think that's what we want. Alright, so we'll start out with it being blank. And then, Alright, yeah, I've got a good idea. So, after you submit your word, update hint text. Alright, so this is actually going to be what, we're going to add a new previous guess. So, previous guess is, gonna do, let's see, we need this stuff. So basically the idea here is, we're gonna do, plus that attempts, times like 40 or something, just space them out a bit. And then we're gonna, new guess is gonna be an array of, text objects. Alright, yeah, and we're gonna add them here. So this will create our new thing. And then we'll go through like so. Alright, that'll set the style on all of them. And actually, let's go ahead and increment attempts here. And I do want to add it to previous guesses just to keep track of it. Alright, I think that'll do what I want. Let's see what happens. So now we should expect that when we type in a word, it'll pop up. Did that really have no matches? It's possible. Let's think of a new word. We'll go with like liked. Oh, I didn't increase the Y. Oh, I increased the X instead. Silly me. Yeah, it's going pretty well. As you can see, I'm kind of making progress, stealing Wordle. It definitely is a lot easier to play when you can see all of your past guesses, right? Let's see, what should I go with next? DA. Man, I'm really bad at word games, aren't I? Man, what could it be? I'm looking down at my keyboard, which is kind of silly. So we can kind of cheat by like putting in stuff like this. Oh, it's got an H in it. Oh, it's probably like death. Alright, we got it. We almost went off the screen too. That would have been bad. Alright, so let's add a new button for like a new word, because that'll probably be nice. So we'll just add a new text button. And we'll just stick it right below the main menu button. Alright, and to make our new word, oh, let me grab the rest of this. Yep, that's right. What's wrong with this? Oh, I need to have something in here, right? I don't think I do though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, how can I forget? You're the guy that always asks if I remember you. Alright, so let's add a new function. Alright, so we'll just pick new word, and then what we can do is actually put a lot of this in our I don't think I even need this here anymore. I don't think I'm even using hint texts, so let's delete that. Alright, so we'll just call new word at the beginning. And the other thing we should do is we should eliminate any previous guesses. We'll set the guess to that and update the guess text, and then set attempts back to 0. So that does get you to, oh, it looks like, I probably need to fix that up, because the first link there, the current is supposed to be on like a new line. But, I am working off the tactics game, but, I'm really just building a word game today. What was I doing? I was gonna make previous guesses. I'm gonna go through and destroy all the previous guesses. We have to do this, otherwise the previous guesses will stick around. So go ahead and do that. Alright, so that should do it. We should be able to do a new word now. So we'll do some tests. And I'm really bad at this game. Alright, but if we click new word, it should start over. And now we've got a different word. And so yeah, seems like it works. Hey, I got it right. So I should probably indicate if it's successful. Right. So we could display your attempt count if we wanted, but we probably don't need to do that. I do want to have something pop up if you're correct, maybe. I don't know if I really need to do that either, though. I don't think I'll actually release this. I was just mainly doing it for fun. Let's see, what else do we need to do to actually try it out? Oh, I want to see if I can just do a six-letter word. Can I just update 6 and have it all work now? What's a good... Oh, I already got spoiled on what it was. But, Alright, so it does look like, it's working. So, yeah, 6 letters works as well. So, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I've programmed it such that it's really easy to change how many letters there are. Alright, let's check out what our to-do list. So we finished this. Whoops. Done that. We can type the letters and backspace and enter. That all works. I'm not doing a spell checker, but we are doing all that stuff. We did a button to start a new word. We don't have a tally count though. So we do have quite a bit done. So one thing Wordle does that's pretty cool is they've got this keyboard at the bottom. Oh, I didn't... Can you actually type on it? Let me see, can I reload? Oh, it's got my... I probably need a new incognito tab, but presumably you can do input down here as well. So I think it would be cool to have something like this, where you can see all the word letters that you can do, and it indicates whether you've selected them or not, and whether they're correct or not. So let's think about how we want to do that. So what we could do, if we want to do something like that, the easiest way is probably to just have a big array of letters, right? So let's just define like top row. So I could have it be an array, or I could just have it be a string. Let's see, but I probably want to have it be some objects or something. Well, for now, we can just have it be like QWERTY up. Mid-row can be astifical. Oops, I messed up my casing. I was using caps lock. The bot row is Zuckafanum. Alright, and let's see, so we want to display those on screen at all times. So let's see. Let's have whoops, keyboard top is going to be an array of we'll just do an array of text objects again. And we'll have mid and bottom. Alright, so then let's go ahead and just create them at the, let's see, let's have a create function for them. We'll call it like a mid keyboard or something like that. And so we'll just iterate through, and kind of like down here where we did the this thing. Here we go. So we'll start kind of at the bottom of the screen. Alright, there we go. And we'll set the, oh, that's not what I want. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So we wanna, we're iterating over top row actually. Alright, there we go. So that should add the key. And we need to do it again for our other two rows. But each time we want to set the X back to the beginning. Oh, I guess I don't need to do that since I didn't change it. Let's we'll do const there. But I'll go ahead and set key Y to key Y plus what did I do? What did I do for the attempts? 40. 40 seems good. I should probably make these constants, but oh well. Alright, that should have us a keyboard on screen, I think. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it didn't, it crashed. And the reason it crashed is because, I didn't initialize this as an array. So let's do that, because we don't want to crash. Crashing's bad. Alright, so there's our keyboard. We could probably adjust the rows a little bit. So let's actually not make it a const, and instead the second row, let's have the second row be offset by 10 or 15 maybe. I really want it to be like 12 and a half, because that's half of a letter. So let's just put 12 for now. And then for this row, we'll do 25. Oh, you couldn't see that. But hey, there we go. Alright, let's actually push it over to the right some more. We'll just set key X to be 400 instead. That should get it, maybe 500 actually. So that'll get it out of the way. And then what we want to do is anytime we update the hint text, we're also going to want to update the corresponding keyboard entry. Let's see, so what I think we'll do, let's actually have a new function. Update keyboard from guess. Alright, and we'll pass in that match info, and then what we'll do is we'll iterate through the guess. And then we'll check the match info and update the keyboard as appropriate. So so the letter we're looking at is that, and then so I want to get the corresponding keyboard letter. And once we get it, so that's going to return back a text object. Is that where I put it? It has to return a value. I can't, well, hold on. So it's possible we're not going to find it, so if we do find it though, then we're basically going to want to call set style, just like we did up here. And I think that'll be good. So lastly, we need to get it, so let's iterate through yeah, here's how we'll do it. So basically, if keyboard top high equals letter, no, if, text, right? Dot text. And then we just need to do it for, all three of the keyboards. The rows, that is. Alright, and, I think what I want to do is, let's have, I wanna make more, let's have, like, not guessed. That way we can have, not guessed be, white, and, wrong can be, like, gray. But I'll need to figure out what I want. Maybe, like, 555 for gray. Either way, I mean. Alright, I wanna see what that looks like. Alright, so, let's go ahead and guess, like, a word. And so as you can see, it's gray if it's wrong, and, yeah, this is great. Oh, I got a lot of letters that time. But, they're not in the right spots. Wow, I'm so bad at this game. Alright, well, at least we got the O in the right spot. So it can't be owner now that I've got that O, so it must be something else. I'm thinking maybe it starts with a W, but I'm not sure. Like raw. Okay, so it does start with a W. W blank O. Oh, we can try that. Oh, so it looks like it does not have two O's, but the L was correct. But, hole? Alright. It only took 6 guesses. So that's not too bad. But yeah, looks like it works pretty well. Oh, I didn't reset my keyboard on a new word. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So over in new word, we just want to go through the keyboard And set the style. Let's see. Alright, I think I'll just grab, actually, let's just make a reset keyboard function. And it'll just, iterate through all of them. And, it'll just call set style. That's right? Set style, color, yeah. That should be good. So we'll just make copies of that. Alright, then we just need to call reset keyboard from our new word function. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so now when we click new word, wait, it didn't do it. Why didn't that work? I thought for sure that would work. Why in the world did that not work? So I feel like that should have worked. Let's double check what we're doing. Reiterating through keyboard top. This dot keyboard top dot set style to white. Certainly looks right. And we've generated a word, we cleared it out. And it really looks like it should work. Oh, when you don't know what's wrong, that's when you go debug. Alright, so it's definitely calling reset keyboard. So, where's the color? So, there's the style object. Color's white. Oh, because that's the Q. Alright, this should be the E, right? Alright, so that looked like it's the, and it's got the style set to yellow. So we should be setting the style back to white. But it's still yellow. I don't get it. Oh, it's it's just color, it's just color. Oh, that's what's wrong. Alright, it should work now. Alright, looks like it works. Alright, so maybe we'll play one more time. Alright, so let's see. E and S are correct. Wow, all those letters and I only got the S right. Let's see. Maybe it's like mines. Oh, that's pretty close. What is that middle letter gonna be? Maybe it's like bikes. Nope. Maybe it's dives. Oh, not quite, but the D is correct. Oh, it's not hides. What else could it be? Well, I didn't get it in 6, unfortunately, but it's not like wide. Wides isn't a word. Wait, what? What is it? I'm running off the screen. Oh, it's sides. The answer was sides. So it's a little tricky if you've already guessed one of the letters right. But same for Wordle, really. Let's actually move my my thing up some, just so it's a little easier to see. Alright, well now it'll be a little easier to play. You get more guesses. More guesses before you jump off the screen. Alright, got an I there. Oh, it's got an R in it. Writer. Oh, that's really close. So it has a D and an R. So ideally what I would do is make the second R, because it clearly is not going to have 2 R's in it, but ideally I would make the second R show up as gray, but that's a little more tricky. What could it be? It has a D and an R in it. So the R must be in the middle, right? maybe it's like tired. Nice. So yeah, this is my Wordle ripoff. I think it turned out pretty decent. And we could obviously spend a lot more time making a nicer UI, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. This was just kind of a fun little side project. But I would like to upload it so you guys can play. So let me go ahead and do that. So I should be able to do it pretty easily. Just checking if I need to do anything else. I think we're good. Alright, let me, I just need to log into GitHub and upload it. And, then I need to log into Heroku and, deploy. Oh no, I need an authenticator code. Let me look at my phone. Alright, so let me just deploy this real quick. Deploy the tactics game from GitHub. Deploy! Alright, so it is deployed now. So it should be ready in a minute or two. And then you guys can play my word game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little word game side quest, if you will. I thought it was pretty fun. It's nice seeing something come all the way together. And it's neat how little effort it really takes sometimes to at least come up with a fun idea. Alright, it's almost done deploying. So yeah, for next week, I wonder what I'll be doing. But finish up Halo for sure. And then, not sure what else we want to do. I'll have to think about it. I could continue Deathloop. It was a pretty interesting game, but I don't know, it wasn't quite what I expected. It might be fun though. I'll just have to not shoot my batteries. That was quite the disaster. Alright, I think it's released now. Alright, so let me so this is production now. So there it is, the word game. You can play, you just have to type. So yeah, feel free to go play if you want. It's just a straight clone of Wordle though, so not much, but you can play it as much as you want. I could end up I could add like a leaderboard and stuff, since it is my own server. But as with most things, that's just more work. Let's see, can I get it to the next one? No D. What comes after the L then? Alright, nice. Maybe I'm not as bad as I think. But yeah, so check it out. You can also play my tactics game, of course. Alright, well that's it for me for today. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on building this word game. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!